Well, that was how the market closed on Thursday. Well, that's business. I am Yemisi Lanre Ido. Sport is next, and Promise is standing by.
Many thanks to you, Yemisi. 12-time champions Real Madrid came from behind to beat Bayern Munich 2-1 at home and take control of their Champions League semi-final first leg in Germany. Attempting to win the trophy for the third successive season, Madrid fell behind when Joshua Kimmich scored to put Bayern ahead in the 28th minute. Brazilian defender Marcelo silenced the fans in Munich as he equalized for the defending champions. After a 1-1 first half, young star Marco Asensio capitalized on a Rafinha error to shoot Madrid forward 12 minutes after resumption of play in the second half.
He heads it to Rafinha. Rafinha plays it back to him. It looks like he's going to go towards it and then backs off. And from that moment on, they're in big trouble. They do it brilliantly. Real Madrid, the timing of the pass, the weight of the passes is good enough.
And France Football magazine has apologized to Barcelona captain Andres Iniesta for never having awarded the Spanish international the Ballon d'Or during his career. The publication has hinted that Iniesta could still win the award before calling it quits with football. The Barca star came close to winning the award in 2010, finishing second behind club teammate Lionel Messi after scoring the goal which gave Spain the World Cup. France Football has now urged the 33-year-old Iniesta to perform well at the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia so he can claim the prize this year. The Nigeria Basketball Federation has introduced 2 new leagues they say will help the development of basketball in the country. The newly invented National Men's Basketball Division 1 and 2 leagues will accommodate grassroots players and teams from the 6 geopolitical zones. The Division 2 will be contested by at least 74 teams, with each state and the Federal Capital Territory producing 2 teams each, while the Division 1 will have teams from both the Savannah and Atlantic conferences. The new leagues will dunk off under the sponsorship of the Total, and the NBBF says this development will help secure a better life for the players in the domestic leagues.
These are basically clubs, meaning that you can have a 16-year-old kid playing or a 42-year-old playing on the same team. This is more to allow people to come in clusters of communities, to form clubs, and also seek to compete in higher divisions. So right now our interest is actually to awaken them, make them aware that they can express themselves at that level, grassroots level, and for them to participate. And then after, we'll see what kind of value we can draw from it.
Now we're creating a conveyor belt of activities that will become a catalyst to developing the Premier League eventually. So now we are putting together, we're building a block, a base to developing the Premier League. Because once the lower divisions are well developed, then we can push further in the Premier League.
The Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, will host the first senior men and women Premier League Handball Championships under the new board of the Handball Federation of Nigeria, HFN. Supported by energy firm Prudent, no fewer than 12 men and 10 women's teams will participate in the competition at the Package B of the National Stadium in Abuja. It is the biggest prize money competition for the sport in the country. The winners of the competition will get 1 million naira in addition to a participation subsidy for each of the 22 teams. The competition begins on Friday and would end on the 6th of May. And President of the HFN says it is just the beginning of a busy season for handball.
By the end of this month, the Premier League will start in Abuja. In June again, we'll be back in Lagos for my own personal championship. And in July, we have the under-18, under-20. September, there will be the youth games. There are a lot of programs lined up to the end of the year.
Nigeria's men table tennis team have been drawn in Group F against Slovakia, Argentina, Turkey, Australia and Bulgaria at the 2018 World Team Table Tennis Championships in Halmstad, Sweden from the 29th of April to the 6th of May. The competition comprises the Championship Division, the Second Division and the Third Division. Nigeria are in the Second Division and will be aiming to gain promotion to the Championship Division, which has countries like China, Germany and Egypt. Team Nigeria consists of veteran player Segun Toriola, Aaron Okwatri, Olajide Omotayo and Bodi Abiodun. They take on Turkey in their first match on the 29th of April. At home, it will be a feast of many fights in Lagos as boxers enter the squad ropes for amateur and professional fights this weekend. The 92nd Lagos Boxing Hall of Fame Amateur Championship will hold on Saturday, and 24 hours later on Sunday, the 29th, another group of fighters will converge on the Teslim Balogun Stadium, Surulere, for return of victory night boxing championships. As many as 18 fighters will take part in 6 professional fights and 3 amateur bouts as on the cards to a heavyweight challenge between Honorade Ehiwarame of Nigeria and Park Kwesi Accra of Ghana in a competition put together by a UK-based Ace Solid Sport in conjunction with the Nigeria Boxing Board of Control. American WBC heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder has offered IBF, WBA and IBO champion Anthony Joshua a guaranteed purse of $50 million for a unification title fight. The Wilder team also gave Joshua 24 hours to agree to the contract. Wilder hinted he was ready to give in to Joshua's demands when he said in a video posted on his social media channels, Joshua defeated Joseph Parker in his last fight in March and called out on Wilder for a fight. And that's sports for now. I am Promise Afoge.
Thank you, Promise, for those sports stories. And with that is a wrap on the news at this hour. But you can get details and updates on our website at tvcnews.tv. Follow us on Twitter, on any of our social media platforms using the handle at TVC News NG. Many thanks for watching. I am Busolami Tuwashi.
I am Bukola Samuel Welimo. Up next is Journalist Hangout. Stay with us.